Hello, how's everybody doing? My name is Azaria. Welcome to House of Elohim. I am going to do a personal reading real quick. See what's going on. This is my coworker and friend. Say your name.
CHERELLE.
Miss CHERELLE. And I'm going to do you want a general? Just a general read? Or you want something specific?
I don't know. What we
I can do a general, or if you wanted to ask a question in regards of a certain someone, or whatever, it's up to you.
Just give it to me.
Just give it to
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna never know.
Okay. All right. I'm calling in the energy of CHERELLE. Let me move this stuff out of the way. I'm calling in the energy. I'm calling in the energy of CHERELLE. 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 The energy of CHERELLE, please. Calling in the energy of CHERELLE. Calling in the energy of CHERELLE. I need a broker for CHERELLE. You got that. I'm Rama. Where are you being called to journey? What it is that you truly want to do? What is your calling? You got a call. God is trying to tell you something. Okay? We're going to look it up. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read this one. Let's see. Irama. The Celtic word I'm Rama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our souls know the way. If you pull this card, you're either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. It could be a physical, ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on a desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. Travel. If a physical voyage isn't impossible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. Hold the heart. I don't put emphasis on worshiping cards. It says hold the card to your heart. I think you just need to pray and ask God, may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served, and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. Sound like you've been here many lifetimes. You've been here before. I didn't believe it at first as being raised as a Christian. Reincarnation is real. The Bible only speaks about parts of it. When Jesus came back and was born again, or came back, and remember he approached everybody, and they looked at him like, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Jesus." "No, you're not Jesus." He said, "Yeah, I'm Jesus." "No, you're not Jesus." So he put out his hands and showed the holes in his hands. Why wouldn't they recognize him facially? Because he came back as looking something totally different. He didn't look the way he looked as he left out. But when he came back, he had transformed. Something had happened where they couldn't even recognize it. He wasn't the same person. So he had to show proof that who he was. The holes were still in his hand. Reincarnation, honey. Yeah. Sure is. Can we get a general energy for CHERELLE? I need a general energy for CHERELLE. You would be considered an old soul. General energy for CHERELLE. Can I have a general energy for Sherelle? 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 And talk to me. Okay. You got the moon in reverse. Some things were revealed to you. Some things came out. Okay. And I believe there were some things that you found out on your own because you use your own psychic abilities to figure things out. It was like what they thought they were hiding from you, you kind of figured it out. Events behind the scenes kind of took place, came out. I believe you were scared at one point in time in receiving this information, but you got over that fear, and you're not allowing that fear to hold you back and making decisions that you need to make in order to move forward if need be. Okay. Clarify the mood. What came out? What was hidden? What came out? What was hidden? What came out? What was revealed to Sherelle? What came out? What was hidden? What was hidden to Sherelle? Came out. What was hidden? What came out? I believe you came to the conclusion. What's the matter? You ready?
Okay.
You have come to the conclusion that you're tired of. Don't give up on a happy family life. Don't give up on thinking that you cannot have that happy family life that you are looking and seeking. Okay. And I believe you come to this conclusion that maybe love is just not for you, or having this happy family life is not. It's like it's almost, you feel like it's not obtainable, and it's not true. Okay, you are loved, and there is someone out there for you. Stop seeking it. Allow it to come to you. I believe you're looking for love, but you might, because of the fact that you're searching, you might be searching in all the wrong places. Okay. You should never have to. It's almost like, you start a business and they say that you gotta give money to make money, but in actuality, having a certain status in life, it'll come to you. You get what I'm saying? Some people just have those blessings, I guess. But I feel that how you are feeling when it comes to this life, having this happy family life, you can obtain it, okay? And don't feel that way. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, okay. 10 of Wands in reverse, tired of trying, okay? I believe this is putting a damper on your spirit as well. What you need to do is clear away things that no longer serves you. See the humor in the situation. So pretty much they're calling you, so kind of lighten up. Don't take the situation so seriously, okay? Even though I know that's easier said than done, because you're talking about like your life wishes, like your dreams, having this happy family life. Clarify the 10 of Cups. You want to put an end to old cycles and start something new, which you have when it comes to this, wanting this. And it says, job well done. Even though you might not have what it is that you're looking for or seeking, you still try to remain joy and have this contentment and gratitude. Um, you're headed towards this path of enlightenment. You're putting it into an old cycle in order to receive these blessings, but at the same time, you hide how you truly feel behind smiles. Okay? And it's okay.
That's true.
It's okay. All right. Can we clarify the Queen of Air in reverse? It's okay. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in codependencies. Realize the realistic, like the truth in a situation, okay? You go back and forth. You go back and forth at times when it comes to, you feel trapped, okay? You feel trapped when it comes to starting a new relationship. You want to start something new friendship. It's like you want to start off with friends, or you might have an interest in someone, but you kind of feel stuck a little bit. You're putting yourself in a like self-imposed prison when it comes to starting this new relationship that you want. I think you feel at times this is not, or like it ain't gonna work out. Like this might not work out like the way that you want it to. Okay. That's what it says, realistic. Take the situation for what it's worth. All right. I believe you're not using your experiences in life when it comes to having this family dynamic that you are looking for. Like you've been through relationships and things of this nature, you've had lessons that you've had to learn. Those lessons that you've learned can be implemented within your life in order to acquire this happy family life. And why I say that is because you might be making the same mistake when it comes to picking certain individuals as far as wanting to acquire this family life with, but because of the fact that you're just now doing it. But at one point in time, you might not have been closing out those cycles in order to start something new. Usually at times when we do this, we carry the same old baggage into a new relationship, and we'll just keep repeating the same cycle. You know, nothing never changes. Nothing will come about new. Okay. Clarify the world card. You're doing it though. You're trying. You're working on it. Working on yourself. It stood right up on my arm, taking a stand for what it is that you want, taking a stand in your beliefs. Okay, not letting anyone waver you. You need to communicate that to whoever. Okay, you have a certain way that you want to see your relationship turn out, and you need to talk about it. Be firm about it, making a firm, sound decision. Okay, even the way you handle, or and I say we because we all go through it. The way we handle our situations and our circumstances can affect our money. Mentally, things we go through can affect us financially. Okay, but when we make a change and put it into what's old in order to have what's new, things you'll start seeing a change come about. Okay. Can we have this King of Pentacles in reverse? Can I clarify King of Pentacles in reverse? Can we clarify King of Pentacles in reverse? Can we clarify King of Pentacles in reverse? Can we clarify King of Pentacles in reverse? The Hermit. You hide yourself. The Hermit is someone who goes within, receiving spiritual wisdom on how to find this clarification on how to fix a certain subject matter. Okay, you're spending time in quiet time alone. I don't know if you meditate, but a lot of times when you spend time alone and just kind of zone out, that's a form of meditation. Going within doing a lot of self-reflecting. Like I said, spiritual teachings. When you do that, you start beginning receiving spiritual messages. Watch out where you get your messages from, because you're getting messages, but at the same time, you feel like it's something else in the picture that got you feeling like you can't have this. Don't let Satan make you feel unloved. Let Satan allow you, make you feel like you can't have a happy home or happy family life. That's Satan, negativity. Okay. Um, I believe that's him telling you that you can't have this. That's not of God, because you can't have it. Our Heavenly Father wants us to embark and have, He wants us to be happy, is what I'm trying to say. He wants us to be happy. He wants us to feel fulfilled. And if having this happy family life is what fulfills you, can't nobody tell you, or nothing, nobody and nothing can tell you what you can't have, especially if it makes you happy, okay? And we all know family originates from the Heavenly Father. He supports family. But for something to come in and tell you, oh, you ain't gonna never have that, you ain't gonna get that, that's bull crap. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please, for Cheryl. Something's divided. I don't know. Like there's a division. You're feeling trapped and imprisoned when it comes to putting in hard work to have a new relationship. Your skilled work will be rewarded, okay, when it comes to this. Learning all what it is that you have to know, okay? Things are going, I believe more things will be revealed to you. You realize that there's a lack of unity here, that you don't have a unity when it comes to having these traditional viewpoints and methods, okay? You don't, like, you might be dealing with someone who don't care for church. Yeah, it's like you're not churchgoers. You might have a more spiritual outlook in life than when it comes to spirituality opposed to religion. But what you need to do is seek out your soul family. I believe you need help and support when it comes to your dreams and ideas. It's like asking, you shall receive. You need to start asking for like-minded friends. I believe you might be surrounding yourself with people who are not unified with your frame of thinking. And it kind of puts a damper on your spirit because you might be more elevated than the people you are allowing in your life. You know what I'm saying? You got the will. Blessings are coming in. Time for a positive change. A situation that you were currently in is getting ready to move forward or is moving forward. God is on your side, and so is fortune. As long as you hold on to that energy and don't think negative about having this happy family life that you're trying to acquire, okay? Clarify the Hermit. Going within, finding spiritual wisdom, spiritual clarity. Clarify the Hermit. And that's what's divided people you are surrounding yourself around. It's almost like there's a wedge between you and the friends that you have because they don't think like you. They don't act like you. You might have a certain belief system than they do. And it's almost like fitting, what is that saying, a peg into a circle or something like that. or circling to a square. It's not mixing. It's not fitting. You're going within hermit mode, daydreaming, thinking, coming up with ideas on how to change your situation. That's why you're going into hermit mode. That's why you realize some things have been revealed to you. And it's almost like wishing upon a star, wishing that things would change when it comes to love. Okay, I don't know if you're currently in a situation or in a relationship or situationship, whatever the case may be, but this person has done something to the point you're calling out for judgment. Calling out for judgment is like whatever this person has done to you, you want them to feel the pain that they put you through. Okay, this is like a spiritual judgment.
I did that.
Yeah.
What is it? My fiance. He kind of like got married like behind my back, technically, and so they just got a divorce though. But I told him I ended up like messing around with somebody, and he's really upset. But right now, there's nothing he can do about it. He's incarcerated right now. So it's like he didn't talk to me for a while. He's like really upset. And I said, I'm gonna hurt you like you hurt me.
But for him to have that indignant, that's like it's indignant, like unjustified anger, unrighteous anger. You get mad at me because I made moves, because you made moves, but you expect me to sit by and wait? Like what? He gave crumbs. He didn't give his 100%. He didn't give all. This person wore you to death mentally. See, that's you running from bats. Not only that, he probably brought other people into the relationship who kind of worried you. There were people voicing their opinions and shit in you guys' relationship that didn't have no business talking, running their mouth. It drove you crazy. It drove you batty. These individuals are what you call vampires. They are only around to feed off your energy, to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? It's like you wanted to escape and get away from these individuals, but you almost felt like you didn't have anywhere to go. But you need to put a death to it. It's something that you're not releasing. You don't want to put an end to walking away. It's like you don't want to put an end to the relationship totally because you don't want to have regret or feel the regret of walking away from all that has been established. There might have been some things acquired or established within the relationship, but also can be a form of codependency, but needing to release what's owed so you can acquire what you truly want, okay? Because evidently this individual who you called a judgment upon is not giving you the satisfaction that you need when it comes to having a whole relationship or putting that 100% into a relationship. Can we clarify the death in reverse? Can we clarify the death in reverse? You're very intelligent. You know what it is that you need to do. You have an idea. You keep pushing forward regardless how tired you get. You're tired less. You keep moving. You keep pushing forward. Things are changing for you in a great speed. What you need to do is take time to clearly review your options. So you have options when it comes to... Everybody goes to sleep when I get to read them. Is this relaxing you?
No, I'm not even saying because of that. I just got to have done my 12-hour shift today.
Oh.
I worked at the job this morning.
Okay. But you're coming out.
But I want to hear this because this is good. So I'm glad you just woke me up. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. It just happened. I didn't even notice. My head was up and I'm just...
But you have creative solutions in regards of how to make this change. Laura does that too. She's like, That's crazy.
I didn't know I was gonna do it. I
She
know I did
does
my
it
12.
too.
I did my 12-hour shift, and then I don't even know what time it is right now. I haven't been to sleep.
It's one, yeah, it's one.
Yeah, I haven't been to
something.
sleep since
It's
4
time.
o'clock.
Yeah,
4
it's
o'clock in the
time.
morning.
It's time to rest. Okay.
Soon.
Yeah. Yeah, this ain't your wish fulfillment to be going through this. How does this guy feel about you? How does this guy feel about Cherelle? How does this guy feel about Cherelle? I believe he feels he's not. You're like, he knows that you don't really want to go further with him. Like, you don't want to further the relationship. You're not willing to take this leap of faith with him because of the fact that you guys been through battles, okay? Battling back and forth. And he knows that you're not for certain or for sure what it is that you want to do when it comes to you guys' relationship. So he knows that you're trying to pretty much come to some type of decision on what it is that you want to do when it comes to you guys' relationship, okay? Clarify. Oh. Yeah, you don't want no new beginning with this individual. You're very emotional. Let's see, you don't want to you don't want no new beginning. It's almost like you're emotional to remain happy. This situation does not make you happy. You become emotional when having to go through this scenario or deal with this situation. But he knows that you're emotional when it comes to having this happy family life too. And you don't want to deal with him giving crumbs and leaving you out in the cold. What is the conclusion for Cherelle?
Can you tell, like, if I'm, like, do you think he'll, like, really want to marry me?
Let's see. How does he feel about long-term relationships with Cherelle? How does he feel about a long-term relationship with Cherelle? The truth, honesty, I believe having a close-knit relationship and being serious is not what he's trying to do. Falling in love or having the reassurance of a relationship. He's not reassured when it comes to you guys' relationship. And I just said that if you're not putting an end to old cycles, you're not going to grow spiritually. He's not going to waken up to maybe what it is that he needs to change about himself to be able to acquire this. His mind frame might be on something totally different than other than what you might be focused on. No, ma'am. In this energy, at this present point in time, no. No. What's the conclusion for Miss Cherelle? What's the conclusion? What's the conclusion for Cherelle? What is the conclusion? I usually go into those too because I give helpful. What's the conclusion for Miss Cherelle? It's already at 30. Oh, let this go. If he can't give you what it is that you want to have this happy family life, it's like you're still concerned about having this family dynamic, okay? Not really having that zest for love like you should, okay? Wanting this wish to come true and wishing that someone will change for the better, no. I really suggest for you, I don't want to say cut your losses, but at the same time, start focusing on you. And if this is something that he really wants, and once he see your growth, and it's something that he really wants, he'll straighten it. He'll straighten himself out in order to be the man that he needs to be towards you, right, or for you. Yeah, but other than that, if you're waiting on this, it might cause you more harm and disappointment than good. It'll keep you in the same energy. And all that a lot of times is due to how we love individuals. We will put up and wait, and at the same time, we are hindering ourselves from our blessings and our spiritual growth.
I know, my dad always told me, he's like, why do you have that ring in your finger? You're blocking your blessings. I'm like, okay, Dad.
Who said that?
My dad.
He's honest. He's being truthful. He's honest. You're not wanting to let go of something that, at least just for the time being, until you worked on yourself. Bringing in new energies. Hell, you might find you change yourself, change your energy. You bring in somebody who is like-minded, and you won't even be thinking about this old stuff here because you found somebody who is compatible. Okay. That is it. All wrapped up. If you like my readings, if you think I can assist you in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion, email me at azariadivine@gmail.com and I will give you a free reading. Thank you. Please push stop.